Well, hello, BJ. Very basic Bible. I chop off the top of my head. There's a light. There you go. Y'all want to know? Okay, we're going to do a very basic Bible topic today. So, there's a trash truck outside my apartment. It's beeping like crazy. Let's see. Share my screen. Very basic Bible. Quick topic. It's like a Bible study along, but very quick. Do like 10, 15 minutes. We go look up a passage, then we go look up a topic in the passage. Let's go Second Chronicles, chapter 23. Let's see what we find. Here you go, guys. Athaliah executed. Why not? Athaliah executed. That sounds Athaliah. Athaliah. Who in the world is that? Let's read about her. Let's just read about Athaliah. 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 Athaliah, whatever. Athaliah. Okay, sorry. When Athaliah heard the noise of the people running and praising the king, she went into the house of the Lord to the people. Wait, who is Athaliah? She heard noise of people running and praising the king. So she went out into the house of the Lord to the people. Okay, good. You hear people shouting and praising the king. That's okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, let's read one more verse. I mean, we don't know. I mean, what was she doing before this? This is verse 12 of the chapter. And hey, she might be in what chapter is this? 23. She might be in chapter 22, 21. And in fact, First Kings and Second Kings records a lot of the same events recorded by First and Second Chronicles. Kind of like Matthew, Mark, Luke all record a lot of the same events of Jesus. Well, First and Second Kings, First and Second Chronicles, they recorded a lot of the same events as each other. Oh, and the end of Samuel Chronicles records some of those events too. Okay, let's read verse 13. So we got Athaliah. She's heard the noise. She heard the noise of people running and praising the king. So she went out to the Lord's house to the people. She was like, hey, let's go see what's going on. Or maybe she knew it was going on. She had to get out there too. She looked, and behold, that sounds kind of like she's surprised. Let's see. She looked, and behold, the king was standing by his pillar at the entrance. Okay. And the captains and the trumpeters, were beside the king. And all the people of the land rejoiced and blew trumpets. This sounds like a good, okay, cool. The singers with their musical instruments leading the praise. Sweet. Then Athaliah tore her clothes and said, conspiracy, conspiracy. Look over here, treason. Remember what tearing the clothes means. When someone was very freaked out in the Bible about something, tear their clothes. When they're tear like this, what if they just grabbed them and ripped them down here? What if they like, I don't know, like what if tearing is like an idiom for they took them off or something? I hope she didn't take off. I mean, she's a woman. She'd have clothes under that, I guess. I don't know. In her Jewish underwear. But yeah, tearing the clothes is an idiom, but I think it's a real gesture. Like when Jesus said, I am the Son of God. It says the Sanhedrin, who didn't like that, they tore their clothes. Whenever a lady told a king one time, hey, we ate my baby and we were going to eat this other lady's baby. Wait, cannibalism? Yes, that happened. The king freaked out and he tore his clothes. When people get really sad, they tear their clothes. So Athaliah, she is freaking out. She tore her clothes and cried conspiracy. Why would it be a conspiracy? The king comes up. They blow the trumpets. The king's standing beside his pillar. Does it say he's got his scepter? Oh, just by the pillar. The captains are there. They're blowing the trumpet. What's wrong? Why is it conspiracy? Is this a fake king? Is she trying to go, guys, this whole thing is a conspiracy? Maybe she just came from a conspiracy. We did not read before verse 12. Let's go look at more. Maybe she's like runs over. She hears, oh my, what is that? I need to tell people about the conspiracy. She runs out there. She sees the king and they're blowing trumpets and she's like, hey, there's a conspiracy. Maybe that's it. Let's go see. Let's start at the beginning of the chapter. We're trying to figure out stuff about Athaliah, actually. So let's just type in Athaliah. If I say it different ways, that's because you will hear it different ways. What is this? I know what I need to do. Bible Gateway. We love Bible Gateway. Athaliah. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody say Athaliah. New American Standard Bible. Type Athaliah. Let's see. 2 Kings 8:26. This will be the first mention of Athaliah. Who is she? Ahaziah was 22 years old when he became king. So you got King Saul, you got King David, Solomon, then Rehoboam becomes king and the nation splits into two. You got Rehoboam in the southern nation, Jeroboam. Why do they have similar names? Rehoboam, Jeroboam, I don't know. Similar names, that's a thing in the Bible. Kind of like Bill, Will, Jill, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, this kingdom splits, Rehoboam in the south, Jeroboam in the north. Ahaziah, to my knowledge, let's look. His mother's name was King of Israel. Okay. Ahaziah had a mother named Athaliah. Athaliah was the granddaughter of Omri. So Omri must have been the father of Ahaziah. I'm sorry. Wait. Athaliah was Ahaziah's mother. If Athaliah was the granddaughter, we'll figure this out. If Athaliah was the granddaughter of Omri, that would make Omri the great grandfather of Ahaziah, something like that. I guess you just add one more. Okay, the great grandfather of Ahaziah. I'm not sure. So Omri was one bad dude. Okay, no good. That's why they're making a mention, I bet. Why would they name Omri? Why wouldn't they say Athaliah was the daughter of, who is Ahaziah's grandfather? We don't know, but we know his great grandfather is Omri. Omri, not a good king. In the Bible, you often attach people to people or places to say if they're good or bad, to say what kind of quality they are. Philistia are seafaring people. You attach them to Philistia, they're in the sea. Can anything good come from Nazareth? People thought, oh, this is Jesus. He's just a random weird dude. That looks uneven, doesn't it? I don't know. So Athaliah is attached to Omri. Kings 8:26. Look down here. Athaliah, queen of Judah. So we're told that here Athaliah is Athaliah's mother's name. Ahaziah's mother is Athaliah. Okay. Athaliah is Ahaziah's mother. But then you got 8:26, 9 to 10:26. You got 2.5 chapters until Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, shows up again. When Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, so 2 chapters, 8:26, and you got chapter 9, chapter 10, here's chapter 11. When Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, or Ahaziah, man, these names, saw that her son was dead, so Ahaziah died. She arose and eliminated all the royal children. Eliminated, like killed them. Maybe she took their names off the record. Maybe like in today's day and age, you got the internet, you go in and you steal somebody's identity. You delete their social security number, their driver's license, can't find birth records. They try to go to the courthouse. Hey, we don't know who you are. You don't exist. You've been eliminated. Now, that's mostly just in movies. Does that happen in real life? Probably not. Maybe. But in the Bible, I bet eliminated means killed. Okay. But Jehosheba, the daughter of King Joram, sister of Ahaziah. So Jehosheba was the sister of Ahaziah. So Jehosheba and Ahaziah, brother and sister. If Jehosheba is the daughter of Joram, then Ahaziah is the daughter of Joram. So we know who Ahaziah's dad is. Joram. Are you going to remember all this? Probably not. So, so Athaliah's son, I guess, or wife, husband. Athaliah's husband would be Joram. I guess so. But Jehosheba, okay, the daughter of Joram, sister of Ahaziah, okay, sister of Ahaziah, the daughter of Athaliah, took Joash, the son of Ahaziah, and abducted him. That's like kidnapping. Took Joash, abducted him from among the king's sons who were being put to death. Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, and Jehosheba saw that Ahaziah was dead, so she rose and put to death. Put to death. So eliminated must mean put to death. So this chick, Athaliah, Ahaziah's mother, she was married to the king, Joram. Okay, she's married to King Joram. I'm guessing King Joram passed away because now Ahaziah is king. Ahaziah would never have become king unless his dad passed away. Now that Ahaziah passed away, what happens to Athaliah? She's like, here's my chance. I'm going to rise up. And just said it really quick. It didn't say it entered Athaliah's heart. Maybe I could do that. No, it just says when she saw her son was dead, she rose and killed people. What the? That quick? What does that say about her and her character? I don't know. Had she been planning this all along? We don't know. The Bible doesn't tell us. All we know is, sorry for shaking the camera. All we know is she was wicked because she killed a lot of kids. But Jehosheba, the daughter of King Joram, sister of Ahaziah, took Joash, the son of Ahaziah, and abducted him from among the king's sons who were being put to death, and put Joash and his nurse in the bedroom. So they hid him from Athaliah, and Joash was not put to death. 11:3. Look at this, Athaliah. So Joash was kept hidden with her, Jehosheba, or the nursemaid. The nurse. Okay, so Joash was kept hidden with her in the house of the Lord for 6 years, while Athaliah was reigning over the land. Now, you want to see a parallel passage? This is the last thing we'll look at. So I want to keep it around 15 minutes. Look at this. Parallel passage. Right over here. 2 Chronicles 23. Where's it at? When Athaliah, this is our original starting verse. When Athaliah heard the noise, of the people running and praising the king, she went into the house of the Lord to the people. Look over here. That's 2 Chronicles. Look at 2 Kings 11:13. When Athaliah heard the noise of the guards and of the people, she came to the people at the house of the Lord. 2 Chronicles 23:13. She looked, and behold, the king was standing by his pillar. Is this King Joash? Was that his name? What was his name? The daughter of King Joram, Joash. Okay. So Athaliah looked, and behold, the king Joash was standing by his pillar at the entrance, and the captains and the trumpeters were beside the king, and all the people of the land rejoiced and blew trumpets. Athaliah is watching this. The singers were with their musical instruments and leading the praise. Then Athaliah tore her clothes and said, "Conspiracy, conspiracy." 2 Chronicles 23. Listen to this. 2 Kings 11:13. 11:14. And she looked, and behold, the king was standing by the pillar, according to the custom, with the captains and the trumpeters, beside the king. This is in 2 Kings. And all the people of the land were joyful and were blowing trumpets. Then Athaliah tore her clothes and cried out, "Conspiracy, conspiracy." Look at that. Athaliah is like, hey, I'm the person in charge. You shouldn't be. So what happens to Athaliah in the end? 2 Kings 11:20. So all the people of the land rejoiced. So 2 Kings 11:14. You got 6 verses till 20. So all the people of the land rejoiced, and the city was peaceful, for they had put Athaliah to death with the sword at the king's house. 2 Chronicles, let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Jehoiada, the priest, brought out the captain 100, bring her out between the ranks. 4, the priest said, you shall not put her to death in the house of the Lord. I'm guessing her is Athaliah. So they seized her, and when she arrived at the entrance of the horse gate of the king's house, they put her to death. Okay, so that's the end of Athaliah. Reigned for 6 years. Women weren't supposed to reign. God said, a man will be your king. That's how they did it back in the day. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this very basic Bible quick look up. Go look up more about Athaliah. Use the same kind of skills, quote unquote. Use the same kind of Bible searching that I just showed you. The same kind of careful reading, asking questions to learn about people. Yeah, if you want to learn more about Athaliah and who in the world is Jehoash and Omri and whose granddaughter was who and why they blow trumpets, look it up like I just did. Take your time. For now, I'm signing off from this basic Bible quick topic.